You are not supposed to be here. Not in this world. Not in this family. Your father made sure of that. He killed men. He buried secrets. He built an empire of blood so that one of his sons would never have to. And that son was you. You are Michael. The good one. The clean one. The one with the education and the war medals and the girl who smells like possibility instead of gunpowder. You come home from the war and you sit at that garden table and you tell her, this is my family. But it is not me. You believe it. That is the first crack. Not the crime. Not the violence. The belief. The comfortable dangerous belief that you can stand beside a thing and never become it. Your father made you a prince by keeping you away from the throne. But thrones have a gravity. And you Michael are already leaning. They shot your father. Left him bleeding in the street. You go to the hospital. Nobody asked you to. You go because something woke up inside you. Something old. Something that was always there beneath the easy smile and the clean hands. You find him alone. Unguarded. And you feel it. The cold specific fury of a man who has just discovered what he is capable of. You make the calls. You move the bed. You stand outside in the dark with your hands in your pockets and your eyes steady. And the assassins drive away. You traded nothing yet. But you just showed the door something. You showed it you exist. The offer arrives disguised as logic. You are the only one they will not suspect. You are the clean one. You are the prince. You sit across from the man who tried to kill your father. You order in Italian. You make small talk about the food. And inside you there is a silence so complete it has its own temperature. You excuse yourself. You walk to the bathroom. You retrieve the gun. When you come back to the table you wait. You let them talk. And then without theater, without rage, without even raising your voice, you shoot them both. The gun drops from your hand. Your ears ring. You walk out. Notice what is missing. Regret. Not yet. Not ever really. What you feel instead is clarity. A terrible crystalline clarity. As if the part of you that hesitated has simply evacuated. You did not snap. You did not break. You chose. That is so much worse. They send you to Sicily to wait out the consequences. You live like a ghost in a landscape that has never heard of you. You marry a local girl because beauty is the only warmth available. And for a moment, a brief and luminous moment, you almost believe the life that was supposed to happen. Then the car bomb. She dies in your place. She dies for you in the way that people around Michael Corleone will learn to die. Suddenly. Completely. Because they were near enough to matter. You sit in the rubble of that moment and something finalizes in you. Not hardens. Finalizes. Like a document signed and sealed. The Michael who could have walked away from the family, he died in that explosion too. They just did not find his body. You come home to an empire that needs a head. Your father is alive but diminished. Your brother Sonny is dead because he was impulsive and human. Your brother Fredo is loyal but weak. You sit beside your father in the garden and he says something that lands like a verdict. I never wanted this for you. And you tell him. We will get there, Pop. The crown is not placed on your head. You simply begin to wear it. One decision at a time. One room at a time. The organization reshapes itself around you not because you demanded it but because power recognizes power the way water recognizes low ground. Kay comes back. You marry her. You give her children and a house and a version of you she can love. You become very good at providing the surface while protecting the interior. You are Michael Corleone. Legitimate businessman. Devoted husband. Dangerous man. This is the level they teach in film school. You stand at the baptismal font as godfather to your sister's child. You renounce Satan. You renounce his works. The priest asks if you believe and you say I do. While across the city men you ordered killed are being executed in coordinated silence. You have become the thing your father never wanted and always needed. The irony is not lost on you. It is simply accepted. This is what it costs to protect the family. This is what it costs to win. The church and the crime. The holy water and the blood. You do not flinch. You never flinch now. That capacity departed with Apollonia. Or perhaps earlier. Perhaps on the drive to that restaurant in the Bronx. You have won. The other families are aligned or destroyed. The FBI watches you but watching is all they can do. On paper you are a businessman. On paper you are clean. But Kay notices. She sees the thing that replaced her husband. She sees it in the way you end conversations before they become emotional. In the way you instruct rather than love. In the way even your children seem slightly afraid to disturb you. You have filled the house with security and emptied it of warmth. She asks you once directly if you ordered the death of Carlo, your own brother-in-law who betrayed Sonny. You look at her. And for 1 second you give her a gift. The truth. Then you close the door. Years pass. Power requires maintenance the way a wound requires tending. Constantly. Or it festers. You are betrayed. From within. From the people closest to you. Fredo. Your brother. Your blood. The one who was supposed to be safe precisely because he was harmless. He made a deal with your enemies. Out of resentment. Out of the slow poison of feeling second. You embrace him at their mother's funeral. You hold him. You tell him you love him. You wait until after the old woman is gone. Then you order it done. A boat on the lake. A prayer. A gunshot. This is the level where even the script runs out of justifications. There is no family logic here. There is no strategic calculation. There is only Michael Corleone alone at the window watching the water. The man who once sat in a Sicilian garden with Apollonia. That man is not just gone. He never existed. He was a costume. Kay leaves. Takes the children. And for the first time you feel the specific irrecoverable loss of something you cannot buy back or threaten into returning. You try legitimacy. You try to negotiate your way out of the life. You kneel before a corrupt cardinal. You cut deals with senators. You try to do legally what you have always done by force. And someone tries to kill your son. Anthony. 17 years old. Everything you destroyed yourself to protect has been placed in the crosshairs precisely because of you. You are not the shield. You are the target they are aiming through. You end up where you began. Sicily. An old man in a garden. But your father died in this garden laughing, playing with a grandchild, pretending to be a monster for a moment before the real one took him gently. You die alone. In a chair. In the sun. A dog runs past. An orange falls. No one is there. No bodyguards. No heirs. No absolution. Just Michael Corleone, the man who was never supposed to be here, in the place where it all started, with every room in the empire he built completely permanently empty. The irony is this. You succeeded. You protected the family. You destroyed every enemy. You won every war. And you are the only casualty that mattered. You are now history. But somewhere in a burrow in a suburb in a country without a name yet there is a boy. He is smart. He is the youngest.